What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to this episode of On the Bench with Pete, and this is where you get to put this video on in the background whilst you paint or build your models. Just helps you do the tedious work, really. So grab yourselves a brush, model, glue, whatever else you need, tea, coffee, whatever, and let's sit down and let's rid our world of these nasty unpainted miniatures. So here you can actually see some of my wolf angels, and this is kind of a preview as to what they're going to look like, I suppose. Yeah, so I've got things to look at. I'm just setting up my camera, so I'm just jiggling it around. I've been basing some of them with Astro Granite. And I'll start showing them a bit more completed, but I want to get these bases done for now. So I want to talk about my space, well, not my space wolves. I keep saying space wolves. It's not space wolves. My wolf angels, and talk a bit about 8th edition. A quick look at that FAQ that came up. So that's interesting, so I will talk about that later. For now, I'm just going to pop my glasses on. So I'll take the lid off of this Astro Granite here. And then I can start using my texture tool thing to scoop out. I've got another pot of Astro Granite, so it's kind of okay. Let's put another bit of light on here. So I'll just apply this. I would like to apply some other details as well, like purity seals if I can. Get some Racar flesh down for the parchments. I'm going to go in red on these guys for the wax. I'm not sure. Maybe green. I don't know. I don't know what the significance is with different colour wax seals. As if it even is wax. It looks like wax on all the artwork. But it just strikes me that in the 41st millennium, they would have something a bit more advanced than wax. I don't know though. I don't know, what do you think? It does kind of look cool though, I've got to be honest. I've seen a couple of people's loot hauls from Salute this year. They look quite good. I'm still glad I didn't go though, but I picked up a couple of interesting ideas. Well, not ideas. People picked up a couple of interesting models that could be used in Warhammer, and I'm thinking, I might head on over to the website, purchase said models, give them a go. I'll wait till they've kind of reviewed them properly yet, but for the pricing, it looks pretty darn good, I have to say. Another one done. I've got a load done here. I may just have to put them to one side now. I've got a cup of tea as well on the go, so that's kind of cool. I woke up this morning and rather than have a shower, I had a bath, which I don't often have baths, except to kind of ease my aching muscles and in my legs mostly. But yeah, I did that. My car's up for MOT, and that reminds me I've got to phone in, book it in, because I got my bike sorted out yesterday. It was a lovely sunny day yesterday, and so did that. my wife was doing her nails at the patio on the table there. We've got a table and chairs on a patio. Oops. So she was doing her nails, and I was kind of servicing my push bike, which was cool. It's very enjoyable in the sun, blazing sun. I was lucky I didn't get burnt, so I put a hat on, a cap, my Mars cap, so that was good. Worked out my pump's knackered though, so I had to inflate my tyres using like a car pump as opposed to the hand pump. The little tube, it's got a hole in it where you know, you connect it onto the valve, and so you know, you can't pump up the tyre because the air keeps escaping out of the hole in the tube, so it's a bit annoying. These guys are very much an experimentation. Half of them were just made from spares, as you probably know, but I want to get them finished up. I want to do some more scouts too. I don't know why I prefer scouts sometimes to Space Marines, full-blown Space Marines. I don't know, I just we've got more, I don't know. I know they're not like ordinary humans, but, well, they are, but they've got more of a down to earth feel about them. A bit like Imperial Guard has, I suppose, with a lot of people. I think that's why a lot of people like them, so they're box standard humans and nothing special. You know, you can relate to them. So I can relate to scouts a bit better. They're not quite as good as Space Marines, and but they're a bit cheaper. So and I've got sniper ones and ordinary ones that just carry like the bolter pistols and all that. But I wouldn't mind some more. Actually, I have seen some models that other people have got, like third party companies that make scout looking models, scout-esque, shall we say, that could probably be used in their stead. Yeah, I wasn't gonna. Yeah, for those of you that watch my On the Bench series, because not all of you do, this is the colour scheme I'm going with for my Wolf Angels. I know there's a lot of work to do on them yet, but I wanted the browns. That's what I wanted. Sound of the grit as it scrapes across the base. So, while I think of it then, let's talk a bit of 8th edition, shall we? Just to mull the time away. So I had a quick look at that FAQ, and I see there's people pulling it to bits on the internet already. But I don't know, you know, I'm excited for 8th. I'm looking forward to it. The whole thing about your codex becoming invalid now. Well, it's, you know, we've still got some awesome artwork in, and pictures. You know, the pictures are cool. You've got the lore. Tells you about them, and I like that. So I'm keeping my codexes, or codices, that's the way you want to say it. I noticed a lot of hate for it already on forums, so I'm steering clear of there. I did like a couple of comments and put a comment on there, because sometimes you're just compelled to, aren't you? You can't help it. Especially if it's a matter of pride or whatever, you know, or principle. But I'm excited for 8th edition Warhammer. Apparently the rules are going to be a free download. Apparently. That's odd. Apparently there are going to be several ways of playing the game. They say several, so that means probably means 3 ways. As someone rightly pointed out. If it was 2, it would be a couple. And several indicates 3 or more. So are you getting rid of points? Says no, not for tournament style play. Are you Age of Sigmarising it? No, but that kind of is, isn't it? I don't know. Dubious. I mean, obviously they're going to be. Obviously, as a business, they're going to be wanting to make more money out of us. But they're going to have to be clever about it, because when you do something as radical as what they're doing, i.e. all your codices are invalid, then that's the kind of thing that leads certain people to rage quit, isn't it? You know, rage quit is kind of a funny term, isn't it? I'll have some tea in a minute. I'm just waiting for it to cool down a bit. It's because I'm having willow bark tea, you see, and it can be quite hot in the mug. So yeah, I've got one more of these models to do after this. I've got an attack bike, but I'm not happy with the colour scheme. I did a towelite ochre, and it looks like to me it just looks like couldn't find the right colour to match them, so I went with towelite ochre, and it just looks idiotic. If you want to see what I mean, that's what I mean. Right there. So I may go in and do it Rhinox hide or something like that. I don't know, just I'll have to put a load of highlights on if I do that, though, of course, and that's fine. So my computer just switched off, not switched off, screensaver kicked it in. So just putting it back on again. I typed in the password. So I've got this one more guy to do there. I put a video up about my thoughts about 8th edition. There's nothing much you can say really, because all there is an FAQ. I didn't even mention the FAQ on my Pete's Thoughts On video. Didn't even mention it. I just thought, well, didn't seem an awful lot of point, to be truthful. I mean, they have said they're listening to people's feedback and that, and they've got, you can only really contact them via Facebook. Which is a shame, because not a lot. I'm on Facebook, but I don't really like it as a platform. I don't know, Facebook, it's more like face ache, isn't it? Or Fakebook. Some people use it a lot, and you know, get adequate use. serves their needs, the purpose of it. For me, I just not really into it. YouTube is my favourite platform by far, but then I've not ever made any secret about that. Right, so that's the Wolf Angels Astro Granite done. There's not a lot left in here, but I'm going to pop the lid back on anyway. So what I'm going to do is have a look at their purity seals now. Well, I might as well. I'm actually in a right mess here at the moment. Got my Nightwing model there drying. So I'm just having some tea. So let's bring these guys back in. Looking for purities. Now, do I go green on the wax? I think I'm tempted to. I'm sorely tempted to. But in the meantime, I'm going to do Rack Off Flesh. Oh yeah. And I'm going to use this plastic container. This here is going to be my palette. It had my Joker crew in it for a while, so they came in the blister pack. Right, so Rack Off Flesh. So, bit of Le Mans medium. What was it Chris says? To help with flow. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. I'm just going to take these guys one at a time and do the purity seal parchments. There must be some on the attack bike as well. They've been done. Right. Okay, so here we go. I think my eyesight's getting worse, you know. I think I might need stronger glasses. I have a slightly stronger pair with me. Excuse me. I think I'm actually at that stage in life where I need varifocals, to be honest with you. And there's a scary thought. I'm not sure if I'm able to adapt. Birds are singing outside. Probably can't hear it because got the door shut, but I can hear it here. My neighbour actually, he had a heart attack the other week. His wife was telling me as I was walking up the shop, she was coming back. She said, "Oh, do you hear about Kev?" So I shouldn't say names, but did you hear about him? I was like, no. He said, "Oh, he's had a heart attack." I was like, "Oh no, oh dear." We had a bit of a conversation, but he's been told he's got to stay at home, not to drive and all the usual stuff, and to do his model. Didn't say what sort of model it was or anything like that. Do model making or whatever. Just goes to show you it's medicinal, is this? It's doctor's orders, you know. So, what was another thing it said on the FAQ? Can we still use all our current models? It says yes, you can use all models that we currently make today. But what about older models? Intriguing. Yeah, intriguing stuff. But these are my Wolf Angel guys. And a lot of them have these purity seals. They'll be very brave guys. Yeah, I'm toying with the idea of green wax for the seal. I think that would be fun to do. Does he have one? Doesn't look like it. Okay, he hasn't got one. That's right, he's standing over there. Him. Yes, he's got one on this side. These blister packs are quite good for using as temporary pallets. I've actually got a wet pallet, but I never seem to use it, you know. I haven't painted a Horde army in a long time. That's the only thing I really used it for. But it is useful for that. So you want to keep the same colours for a while. If you're painting Tyranids, I was painting, and if you're painting an Orcs as well, it's a lot of green. Got a lot of Hormagaunts and Termagants. There he is. Wreck Our Flesh makes a great base paint for purity seals, I find. I'll make that metal, that one. Anyone else? Seems to be that group done. Do these, I'm going to be careful because these ones I've just finished doing the Astro Granite on. Still a bit wet, do you know what I mean? So now that my bike is all sorted, I'm planning on a bicycle trip into town, which I will vlog. I kind of do it every year. It's not kind of an annual thing with me. But I'd quite like to do it more often to get fitter. A lot of people are doing the whole fitness thing. And for me, that would kill two birds with one stone, given, you know, an extra form of transport for myself as well. So that would be good. I'd like to do that. I mean, you never guess. We've had some lovely weather here recently, best I've known in years, and it's not even summer's not barely started yet, is it? But, they're already on about snow again coming back. Oh, really? That sucks. Hate the snow. well, I don't hate snow. I like snow when it snows and it looks beautiful. But what I hate is the aftermath of it when it goes to slush, and it's just dangerous to walk around on and stuff. We don't get snow very often here. Just rain usually. Seems that people had a good time at Salute, which is good. I'm glad they did. Glad I stuck by my guns and didn't go though. You know, I said I wasn't going to go and I didn't. It's good to have a year off sometimes. Yeah, I'm seriously considering. Well, it's going to be green. I'm not considering green for the wax seal. I'm gonna have green for the wax seal. Gonna be green. So start with the Caliban green, I think, but I probably won't use Caliban green. I'll use Angel green from Wargame or whatever it is. Basically Caliban green, but I'm going to use that. And some other lighter green to do a bit of a highlight. And I really like green, so do a final highlight, I suppose. Three left. Checking them. They don't all have them. I'll just clean up a bit of mess from the astrogranite. And this is why you have wet palettes starting to dry out. Retarder on. I used to do that when I first started painting. Drying retarder. It gave me longer to use the paint because I took longer because I was less confident with painting. So I took longer and the paint would dry up. Last one. Pallid witch flesh. And then to highlight the scroll, after I Agrex Earthshade it. And there we go. Voila! So, what I'm going to do now, purity seals on these guys are red. I may keep that. I'm going to change the armour on this bike though, I think. I'm not feeling it. I don't know what to do though, so I'll put him to one side for now. Clean out the brushes. These are only old brushes, the majority of them. So just make sure you clean out your brushes well, people. Right, we're going to have a look for this green. Angel green. War paint, that's it. Angel green, there it is. It's basically Caliban green. Right. So I'll have the first batch of guys back again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've actually got another box of tactical marines. So you're doing them as Imperial Fist, but I don't know why, I hear you ask. Actually I don't, because you're not here, but why? I don't know, I fancied painting yellow. Everybody says how hard it is, I've never found it so, but up for the challenge. I'll change brush so that one's not for me. Okay, paint is quite thin, so a bit tricky. But having a green purity still, yeah, I like that. Gonna run with that. Do you have one? Nope. Do you have one? Nope. Yep. Wow, no. He does. Seems more of these don't have them. Second time round. What have we done? Remove them? These aren't the best paint quality, I know that, but I shouldn't have the mentality of, oh well, they're just a bunch of tactical marines, but that is exactly what I was thinking. I like to paint ultramarines, I just love the blues, love painting blue. Funny, my angels, my blood angels are mostly made up of spares, which is odd. Oh, he's done with that. So we need him to have a bit of Rakarth flesh in the back there that I missed earlier. Go. Okay. The paint will shrink when it's dry anyway. Green's a green wax purity seal. And the ones on the attack bike have got red, but that can be because they're, I don't know, they're attack bikers. I don't know. Don't know how it works. Good, he's not got one. He has going to be doing some more music practice today. Get our songs down for our church social evening that we've been asked to play music at, my wife and I. It's going to be good. Always enjoy. That's good fun. It's a good laugh. Now, the main colour is this Greg Brown for the armour, so I'll be tidying up with that at some point. He doesn't have one, and he does, so that's good. Angel green. Very clever. There. And that is that. Next will be Agrex Earthshade on the scrolls. I'm going to have a sip of tea first. These guys back in. Sorry about that. I desperately needed that. So, Agrex Earthshade. That's where we were. Still got two commissars to finish up as well. And my Militarum Tempestus. It's most frustrating. Right, nothing to do for him. Nothing to do for him. And when the Astro Granite has dried, I will I'll put a normal wash over that. good to get them a bit more complete. I'll keep in my codices anyway, because you know, they've suddenly become more like artifacts in my eyes now. If they are obsolete, well, they are obsolete when the new game hits. They must be vastly different. And would that explain why there's not been a Sisters Codex and a Tyranid Codex and all that? Chaos Codex? You know, I had a bit of a backlash on my video in the two forums, or one of the forums. I posted it up with my thoughts on 8th, announcement of 8th. One person said, I'm just whinging about people whinging. And I thought that was quite funny, because isn't that exactly what he's just done? That isn't mainly what I was doing, I don't think. No, I was whinging about people who whinge, but I was kind of just trying to be a bit more, you know, let's not write it off before it's here even, you know. Yeah, I'm worried about it, everybody is, I guess. No, I'm not worried about it, but I have doubts, as I suppose we all would. And yeah, so I don't know. They also said, oh, you haven't told us anything, you haven't said anything. Well, that's because, you know, other than the FAQ, I know nothing. So I have nothing to tell you. I don't know, you just can't please anyone sometimes. Right. So far this episode has been purely about wolf angels. And that's kind of cool. Pretty neat. I'm going to use Chaos Black. I don't drill bolters anymore, so I always cock it up. I mean, I really cock it up, and then it looks awful when there's no going back. You paint it on, and it messes up. You just repaint it, can't you? That's my thinking behind that. So I'm recording this. This is Monday. I'm recording this for Wednesday's edition because, well, not this Wednesday. I've got one coming up for this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. Yeah, the Wednesday after. Because I believe next, or the last edition of On the Bench for you guys is when I was working on my police station, I think. My MDF terrain. Yeah, so I'm going to do a bit of Chaos Black here. Let's have a look. I forgot I had it, to be honest. I've been using the Bad and Black. I like it from there though. Okay. Now, will this brush be suitable? I hope so. Soon find out. Yeah, works for me. While we're waiting for this Agrex Earthshade to dry. some of them anyway. Yeah, I forgot I'm quite ahead on the bench series, so I've already got next week's done. So for all I know, by the time you see this and you're watching this, I could be snowed under. I don't know. Rained under or heat waved. I don't know. I was watching one of my holiday videos this morning, wistfully. Oh, such a good memory. I want to be back there. Such a good holiday, Florida. It really was. I know we'll have holidays in the future, but yeah, just wistful for Florida and the Florida sun and the whole feel of it all. It just felt so good, so awesome. I'm just doing the last few here now. No, now I'm on the last few. Oh yeah. Plasma becomes a bit problematic. I like bolters. Give me good old fashioned bolters any day. Bolters and flamethrowers can't go wrong. They can't get through a lot of stuff, but I just like them. They look cool. Right. And that, I think, can be it for this episode. Just close the lid down on that. Just going to pop this green back on. I had to yeah, so there they are at the moment. So I'm just waiting for the bits and bobs to dry on them. Oops. So I'm just popping them all in here together. Mixing and matching. I forget which ones was the custom ones now. I'm still in two minds about the attack bike as to, well, not two minds, I'm in several minds as to what colour to do it. I just don't know what colour to do it. But yeah, and future on the bench episode, I think I might be working on my Forest Tribes expedition, not White Man's expedition, my Forest Tribes faction, that's it, for Congo. So I really want to get that done. Anyway, think I'll end it there. So thank you very much for joining me on this episode of On the Bench with Pete. And yeah, so Wolf Angels, here we come. Let's see if I can get them done with one last game of 7th before 8th comes out. Anyway, yeah, I've got nothing else to say, nothing else to do. I didn't work on anything else other than them. I still got my attack bike. I'm still thinking, oh, I just don't know. I don't like the colour scheme. I'm gonna have to change it. Dark brown, but not too dark, I'm thinking. I don't know, like I said, I just don't flipping well know. Anyway, enough of that. Not your problem. Right, thanks again. Remember, all brushes lead to one, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.